So you said that Denzel Washington wasn't down with the program, the Diddy program.
Well, no. My friend had to do a number 2, and she was on stage, and he wouldn't let her be relieved, and so she ended up doing it on stage in front of everybody, and it was a wet one, and it went everywhere. It was so nasty, and Denzel was disgusted. He grabbed his wife and was like, "You don't respect nobody," and ran up out of there.
Did you see people react like that a lot, or were most people going with the flow?
It was so much going on. The people that noticed reacted, but it was just so much going on. If you weren't right there in that vicinity, you didn't even know. It was too much going on. But yeah, everybody, and everybody was just walking around zombied out. Like after a certain time, when you would make the announcement, if you don't, the regular party's over, if you don't want to participate in what goes on after. It's just interesting. I just want to bring up Justin Bieber for a second. Shout out to Justin Bieber, man. I'm a Justin Bieber fan. I want to work with him. Man, I have such empathy for you. You are a strong person, Justin. Shout out to you in your heart. You sing when I hear the pain. Now when I listen to your music, I hear the pain in your voice, Justin. All you wanted to do was sing. Your mother caught you playing your guitar, singing, and thought, let me help my son out. Let me focus on what God, let me nurture this talent. And she thought she was doing the right thing by taking that video to Scooter Braun. And I'm sure Scooter Braun probably thought he was doing the right thing taking to Usher. But Usher, why you do him like that? You need your ass kicked, Usher. Usher, you need your ass kicked. You need to get slapped or something, Usher. You knew what Diddy was going to do to him. What'd you get by taking him over there? And then you had the nerve, he signed to you? So you've been making money off of him after you get him abused like that? You owe him all his money back. Are you Diddy number 2, 3, 4, Usher? Running around here. I mean, this is ridiculous, y'all. Hey, I'm on a live, y'all. Stop calling me when I'm on a live. That's disrespectful. I'm on live. Stop calling me.
Jaguar Wright is watching. She's in the chat.
Hi, Jaguar. I love you. Oh, I love if I can work with her. She sings so good. Hey, tell Fox to stop calling me. Jaguar Wright is on the.
Purple Rain. Purple Rain.
Tell him to stop. He keep calling. He called 5 times. I don't even know man. He gonna make me talk mess. Tell him to stop. That's ridiculous. Hey, Jaguar. Yeah, I just want to say, man, your voice is amazing.
Imagine 2 legendary icons, Denzel Washington and Sean Diddy Combs, crossing paths at a high-profile party over 20 years ago. This wasn't just any Hollywood event, it was the kind of gathering that went on until dawn. Denzel, known for his calm and commanding presence, reportedly had enough that night and confronted Diddy about something. Now, in 2024, new details suggest that the encounter might have had deeper implications than anyone expected.
Shout out to you for being alive still and not being afraid to talk. You gave me the strength to talk because when I got the strength to put my story out there, everybody was like, you can't say nothing. You gonna mess up your lawsuit. You gonna do this, you gonna do that. And I'm saying, well, I'm filing my lawsuit for justice. Like, it is about the money so I can, set my son up and I can get into counseling and, do all the things I need to do because I can't work a job. I want to be financially straight. But besides all that, I want to work with Jaguar Wright. I want to go around and speak at people, victims of, abuse and sexual abuse and sex trafficking. I know a lot. And certain things I want to tell Jaguar, like in face-to-face, I get the opportunity. And man, thank you for speaking on me. That was funny, that comment you made about the pardon and all that. Like, I put it out there on purpose so he can't do that. That was the strategy of mine because I talk about it now. If he try to do it, it's going to look a certain way. So when you said that, like, he ain't going down with the dead, I'm like, yeah, see, my strategy is working.
Do you think Justin Bieber will eventually speak out about what happened? Because he looks
traumatized. He has to. He's a father now. You think he would take his kid over there? Even Usher said he wouldn't take his kid over there. So why you take Justin over there? Why? What did he promise you? What extra did he promise you for you to take that boy over there at the time, knowing what he was going to do to him? What did he promise you? And then did you receive it? Because you sold your soul when you did that. I don't know if you can get it back, Usher. What's that song you got out? Shit. Your confessions and burn. You gonna let it burn, all right.
A lot of people are
God didn't
asking.
like that. God did not like that from Usher to take Justin over there. Because now it's nothing that Justin can ever do to get his innocence back in that way. He stole so much from him when he took him over there, knowing what was going to happen to him. He wrong for that. Hey, Justin, I want to work with you, though. If we can meet up. Like, I understand your pain. And my homegirl trying to get in contact with you because she was there with you in the room. So you want to talk to her, she got you.
A lot of people are asking about the baby oil, if something was put
It's not
in it.
baby oil, y'all. That's liquid ketamine. Horse relaxer, muscle relaxer. It's topical. You can rub it on you or you can ingest it. And all of a sudden you become a zombie. Like your eyes are open, you're talking, but you're not there. The demons have jumped into your body and you're like a robot and they're just controlling you. He can tell you to go kill somebody and you do it. If you're a heterosexual straight man, he tell you go.
So, what happened that night in 2003? According to sources, Denzel had reached his limit and told Diddy, "You don't respect anyone." For someone as composed as Denzel to raise his voice, it must have been serious. Whatever he and his wife, Paletta, saw that night upset them enough to leave the party early.
You had made mention about Jamie Foxx, or he had made mention himself in a special talking about his almost losing his life, and his hospitalization was due to Diddy. There are stories of him getting beat up and getting put, but I know he was on a movie set, but something from an altercation or something from drug related that was given to him.
Diddy will pull up and get wild with you by himself. Like he's not soft. So that's the whole thing with him. Like, you know.
He'll pull up and take something like it.
Bro, he'll pull up and, bro, he slapped Drake.
He did, and everyone looked over that.
Oh, I'm not gonna call him a gangster. But he be on some tough shit, bro. And it'll piss you off. Like with his son with the lip gloss on and the waves all the time.
Yeah.
He swear he a gangster, bro. I mean, like, bro, we'll get crazy with you in here.
I mean, anyone who probably do a lot of cocaine will feel all kind of invincible. Will feel all kind of courageous.
With money?
With money, I believe they'll do a lot outside a normal man, who's rational, and just say, "Let me post up." But let me get your take on with Jamie Foxx, because mind you, Diddy parties and Jamie Foxx parties were the two Black Hollywood elite parties that you would always hear about. That was like, you gotta be there to see it. For him to say that I was hospitalized possibly because of something that happened with Diddy,
He thought he was gonna tell.
Ooh.
So look, shout out Big Do God, my right hand man. Shout out folks. He have a very interesting Jamie Foxx story. I don't know if you know about this or seen it.
No.
Give us a Cliff Notes.
I'm gonna let him come on here and tell that, but I'll say this though.
I know he said something about Jamie Foxx in a bathroom.
It wasn't Jamie Foxx in the bathroom, it was his party.
Okay, it's his party, and then the bathroom situation went down.
Despite that moment, their public friendship didn't seem to suffer. Over the years, Denzel and Diddy were seen together at events and basketball games. However, rumors about Diddy's darker side continued to circulate in the entertainment industry, rumors that many seemed reluctant to address. As it turns out, Denzel's concerns might have been just the beginning of a much larger issue.
Dude got my right-hand man, bro. Like, me and him been outside together 15 years. But that's small. He the reason I'm alive right now. You feel me? Like, he don't really care about money like that. Like, he don't really care about a lot of them. As long as he got his jewelry, he got his cup, he got his gun, and we doing our thing, he cool.
Yeah, that's all you need in life.
So, you know, whenever I know I got a situation coming up and, you know, the risk of dying is high, Dugas gonna make sure he there. That's what he like to do.
Right.
But anywhere I take my boy, I have to give him certain guidelines. On this particular day, I say, bro, I don't know what we're gonna see in here, but we get $2,500 apiece to keep these two models right here safe at this event. Don't get out of my eyesight. He said, Gordo, that's my nickname, Gordo. I said, Gordo, I love you, but I gotta go to the bathroom. I said, okay, bro, the bathroom over there, I think. So I'm over here dealing with them. About 30 seconds go, I hear, he got a gun. I'm like, I instantly know, I say, fucking Dugas. I look over there, I see he got joined up and it's out and he pointed at somebody. He said, hey man, everybody get on the ground. So now here I go, I gotta say, y'all stay right there. I come over there. 5 dudes in the bathroom. Everybody pants at their ankles. One dude didn't even have no pants on at all. He even had no socks on. He getting extra crazy. I'm like, Dugas, what you just see? He say, bro, these motherfuckers in here all pulling each other. I'm like, what you mean? He say, man, sword fighting in here. Hey, we gotta go. I'm looking like, damn. Shout out Big Dugas.
Shout out Big Dugas.
Yeah.
Shout out Big Dugas. Damn.
That's the thing, bro. Like, bro, these bro.
So, let's do it like this. Let me ask you.
Niggas would get mad at me. I wouldn't plug them with celebrities. And I say, look, bro, you don't know what you asking for. And when I see certain guys, I say, yeah, you definitely getting your cake stood. Because you too thirsty to go be up here. 5 in the morning? You want to be in the studio with all dudes? Everybody on ecstasy and cocaine? They sipping liquor. There's no females here. You the females, my boy.
Shit.
You the female. Oh no.
Now, Chris Columbus had a story that he told where he was laying down with his wife, and he got a phone call from Diddy like at 2 a.m. saying, "I'm at the hotel." And he's like, yeah, well, who there? Like, pull up. It's just.
Fast forward to today, and Diddy is facing some of the most serious accusations of his career. Reports claim that over 100 people have come forward with allegations of abuse and exploitation, including victims as young as 9 years old. These disturbing claims are being handled by attorney Tony Busby, who suggests that more names will be revealed, names that could shock the public.
I'm like, when you hear these stories from different people, back then it's like, when it's coming from one entity, it don't hit as hard, but when it start coming from all over, you're like, wait a minute. Like,
let me ask you right now.
Yeah, let's go.
Joker been out kicking it. He having a good weekend. It's Saturday, about 2 o'clock in the morning. You laid down, chilling, probably got a lady with you. You had a few drinks.
Of course.
And you get a phone call. Grown man, 2 a.m., telling you to come to his hotel. And you say, oh, what we do? We talking about some business? Oh, no. We just finna chill. We can't chill in the morning? We can't go get lunch? He wants you to come over there right now. He forcing the issue. What you finna say, bro?
Now I'm gonna let my lady say it for me.
I'm gonna let you at the crib. Brooke, you at the crib. You just got done kicking it all day. You counting up, your day over.
No.
Rook, what you up to right now? Look, man, I'm over here at the room right now, man. Just come pull up and chill with me. You gonna be like, man, what?
So,
what you finna say?
So, like...
Yes, what you finna say?
I wouldn't even answer the phone.
Come on!
Look, listen, hold on, no.
A billionaire calls your phone.
No, fuck that. I'm in the bed with my lady. These are my brothers.
A billionaire calls.
These are my brothers. They call me at 2 a.m. I will talk to them in the morning. Matter of fact,
it ain't about how much money they get.
You know what I'm saying? But
I spent.
Have you answered the phone?
So you gonna say?
I'm gonna answer the phone.
What we got going on?
No. Yeah, I'm gonna say, what's the play? Yeah, I'm gonna inquire. and my girl gonna be like, "Who that?" I'm gonna say it's on speakerphone.
Like, who the fuck is
who the fuck is that? You know,
on the gas, bro. now you in a jam.
See, no, hold on.
Even picked up. That's you on my ass now.
Look, bro.
I shouldn't even answer the phone.
Look. Depending on what kind of clothes I have on, like I don't even answer the phone for a nigga if I have on, like if I'm in my boxers.
Not even thinking about it.
What if he's blowing your phone up? He like,
instant. Nigga, you a billionaire. What you calling me for?
911.
You right, nigga. Call the law.
911.
I can't help you right now, bro.
Look, we can't even spin at this hour, nigga.
You can't even slide right now.
This story takes a dramatic turn with allegations that Denzel handed over footage of Diddy's parties to federal authorities. Could it be that Denzel, guided by his strong moral compass, felt it was his responsibility to act when he learned about the seriousness of the claims? Imagine a Hollywood star taking a stand against a former friend to bring justice to those affected.
Kong ain't got blame on me. I showed up just to watch. A friend of mine, he was the location manager, and he was like, hey man, you can come down. Denzel's working in LA. You can come down and see Denzel work. I was like, I would love to. I was doing my little acting thing, you know, but it was like, whatever. And the director, Antoine Fuqua, came over and said, hey man, you want to be in this movie? And I was like, what? Yeah. And he said, come back every night and I'll put you in different places. So I came back on that night. And there was Denzel's big scene. He said, I want you standing right there. Let me tell you, my mother freaked out. She was like, oh my God, you're in this movie. But let me tell you, Rich, if that was all I ever did in my career, I would have been super happy.
What was it like, though, to watch him deliver those lines in that scene, in that moment?
Authorities have now charged Diddy with multiple crimes, including racketeering, conspiracy, and coercion. If found guilty, he could face a minimum of 15 years in prison and possibly a life sentence. These charges suggest not just a scandal, but an organized effort to exploit the vulnerable, painting a chilling picture of abuse and control.
So it's kind of hard to fake CCTV footage, simply because it's time-stamped and the pixels in that camera, any AI footage, the pixels is way higher than a normal camera.
For sure.
So, you know, you got to take that into consideration.
I think I'm gonna Google everyone who has a $200 million yacht. And we gonna line this. We gonna get close.
It's hundreds of guys who got.
Okay.
Bro,
Yeah. Okay.
Brooke, didn't you say you wanted a yacht?
yeah.
200 million. 200 million.
I'm scared to get money now.
It's getting scary.
It's not the money that changes people, because if you a man who get money, you know that this money is a tool.
Right.
It's not your identity. And like, I'm sure there are things that you wouldn't do for money.
Right.
So it's not the money that changes people.
Brooke always told me money only amplifies who you really are.
Yeah, you don't really know who you are until you get some money.
Right.
Yeah.
For sure.
Let you have anything in the world that you want. I'm gonna throw you what.
Now, Diddy was, he had sued the liquor company. I forget the name. It was a hard name for me to pronounce, but he pretty much won the lawsuit. But you know, it was explained that in these lawsuits or there's a morality clause. Do you think that his battle against this liquor company could have been what set this off actually, or was this only inevitable?
Well, you gotta look at it. We all thought he owned Ciroc.
For sure.
The indictment outlines a disturbing pattern. It alleges that Diddy used his businesses, such as Bad Boy Entertainment, to carry out his crimes. Victims were reportedly manipulated and coerced, with threats and even physical intimidation playing a role. The accusations also claim that he lured victims under the guise of friendship or romance, only to exploit them.
but something must have gone down because he wasn't looking too happy when he left. Makes you wonder what he saw or what happened at the party to change his mood like that. Denzel bolted from the party, not even bothering to fake interest in the after party. Caught by the paparazzi outside, his face screamed disgust. Those photos and videos of him leaving, they went viral, sparking all sorts of rumors. Everyone's guessing something wild must have happened there, and Denzel was definitely not cool with it. So, Denzel, who hasn't been seen at any of Diddy's wild parties since that day, and hasn't spilled the beans about what he saw, might finally be ready to spill the tea on Diddy. It seems Diddy might have managed to hush up everyone else who tried to come forward, but doing the same with Denzel, that's a whole different story. Denzel is just at the point where he's sending warnings to Diddy, but some other celebs have really stepped it up, not worrying about the fallout, calling him out whenever they can. They're not holding back about his iffy business moves or the stuff he's mixed up in. Take Mace, for example. He was part of Diddy's crew and they were pretty close. But in 2019, he blew the whistle on Diddy over Instagram, saying how unfair Diddy was in his business deals. Mace recently took to Instagram to call out some past business practices. He suggested that artists were not fairly compensated, pointing out how they contributed to the success and iconic status of the Bad Boy label, which even led to an award. It's a reminder of the complex dynamics behind the music scene. Mace's post sparked significant controversy on social media, yet Diddy remained unfazed. He had never formed a close bond with Mace and consistently showcased his wealth, demonstrating that he was unstoppable. So, there's this ex-Bad Boy Records rapper Mark Curry, who's also been in the trenches with Diddy and apparently saw some pretty rough stuff back in the day. Curry went ahead and spilled all the tea in a book he dropped in 2009 called Dancing with the Devil. In it, he basically calls Diddy the devil, saying he's this businessman who took advantage of his team, just like Mace said. It turns out Curry saw some pretty shady stuff from Diddy, not just in business. He shared this story about a time Diddy got into a fight with his ex, Kim Porter, on a yacht and actually broke her nose. And there's more. Diddy supposedly hit a producer because he caught them chatting with Porter on a phone line he had tapped. But wait, it doesn't stop there. Recently, DaBaby came out with his own bad experience with Diddy. DaBaby spilled some tea about...
One unsettling term that appears in court documents is freak-offs. These were reportedly gatherings where victims were forced into harmful situations, with Diddy allegedly orchestrating the events. Employees are said to have helped create an environment where victims felt intimidated and powerless.
Like, I had to call Gene, because for us, we get a lot of flack for just telling the truth. And the truth is, the only thing I would say that we're doing is just being accountable for what we saw and being accountable for the hell it started. You know, what a lot of people don't realize is right now in this moment, everybody's looking at, oh, well, if Diddy's is bad, what about this person? What about that person? And people love tying people's names into things without really thinking about it. And Luther Campbell has some interesting things to say about former Bad Boy security. So I want to say it right now with this man present. If he was not there, I can only imagine how much worse things would have been and could have gotten.
Right.
This is the man.
And like I told these guys now, people who commit crimes with criminals.
Yeah, they do.
I ain't never been no criminal.
No.
And I'm never gonna let anybody get harmed. I'm always intersected. I'm 10 steps in front of you before it happens.
Just the other thing.
No, sing my song.
I'm gonna sing it, but I want to say this, and then I'm gonna sing it. In positions that we've been in and the people that we've been around, you had it made. So did I. There was a disagreement in the way things were going. You went your own way.
Right.
I went my own way. If it was really, if we were terrible people, you don't walk away. You stay. It was made. You were the man of all, period. Imagine, as he went on into his billionaire status, all the things.
I could have just kept my mouth closed.
Period.
I'd have to tell Miss Wallace nothing.
Nothing.
I didn't have to say nothing to nobody. That's what people don't understand. I chose to. You understand? They want to make up the stories they want to make up. And that's what you get this internet. You got a lot of people making up stuff. But then when the stuff come true, they look stupid. They don't say nothing. They quiet as a church mouse. All the things that Jagden said, you understand? And the only thing I disagree with Jag about this was Chris. That's the only thing I disagree with it.
Can we speak on that right quick?
Because I knew Lou Tucker. And if you put Lou Tucker and you go in the photos and you put Christopher Williams side by side each other, they look like brothers. They could have been brothers.
They could have been brothers.
I'm not saying Lou Tucker did anything. I'm gonna say that much. But I know Christopher Williams and I.
How did things get to this point? Diddy has been a music industry powerhouse for decades, building a brand that seemed untouchable. From working with top artists to mingling with politicians, he created an image of invincibility. But if the allegations are true, they reveal a much darker reality beneath his success.
It has a strong case when it comes to the criminal matter of what's going on outside of the freaky nature.
Yeah, by all means, man. I mean, most people are definitely afraid to even walk into a federal courthouse.
Big boys.
Jurors are afraid. Everybody's in awe. So that's advantage federal government, right? The evidence and the public perception that they currently have is strong as well. And I'm gonna go ahead and correct myself. Cassie was beaten because I got.
There was Cassandra. I don't know what you called her. What'd you say last?
I'm not saying
that
again. I'm not saying that again. So to the 2 or 3 people who corrected me on the name, I left it alone. I apologize.
They picky boy.
Hey, you know what? But you know what? Call me out. If you see something and I see it, if I'm wrong, if I see it, I'll chime in. Or if I feel like I'm not wrong, I'll chime in and explain why I said what I said. So I have no problem communicating with your viewers.
So yes, no, as you stated, Cassie, the 1,000 bottles of baby oil, which is not illegal. Again, it's not illegal. But
is it? Is it not?
Man, listen.
Is it not?
Is
it flammable?
It's flammable.
No, I'm just asking.
Physically or metaphysically? Like, what are we talking about? Because it can go both ways.
I don't want to know about the metaphysical part of it. But no, I mean, that much of anything, quite honestly, if it could be used to make a bomb, chances are you're not supposed to have that. It's
easy defense. Hey, we like having oil parties, bathtubs full of oil, and slip and slide.
Is it a fix?
To me, that's the easy.
Is it easy fix?
Yeah, I mean,
don't say
move
that.
on to the next question.
Don't say that. Don't say
no,
that.
It's like we literally have baby oil wrestling nights.
You know why you don't want
to?
Is
that illegal?
It's illegal in the context of how Sean Combs uses it. So you don't want to say that.
Okay.
So don't. If Sean Combs, if you see this, Joker should not be your attorney.
Yeah. That's why I did not pass the ball.
Because statements like that are gonna get you sent straight. They're gonna be like, we don't even need a jury. Just listen. This is your cell right here. This is your cell. You don't want to say that.
But he has to explain that. His lawyer has to explain it.
Well, and watch this.
In the days before his arrest, Diddy appeared confident. His lawyer, Mark Agnifilo, stated that Diddy was calm and ready to fight the charges. Diddy's legal team has promised a strong defense, preparing for what could be a lengthy battle in court.
Simple is the best thing. I looked at the statutes of this state, and that's not illegal. Leave it at that. Don't be trying to explain.
Right. I was just gonna say, should his lawyer even be talking? This is my thing. Like, I think every time he opens his mouth, it just hurts him a little bit more.
Man, it is. I really don't know what his end game is.
Yeah, because like if he loses the case, he looks like the worst lawyer. You don't want to go with him either. Like, he should just stay quiet, right?
It just depends, right? So let's say, for example, I'm representing you, right? And you're in jail, so you can't do any interviews. You can't get before the news. So I'll sit down with you and say, okay, I'm going to take your wife and kids, and we're going to do 2 interviews a week. And this is going to be the message that we're getting out there. Something totally and separate and far away from what you've been accused of, and something that's true, so that the viewers and potential jurors see you in a different light, other than this monster that the media is currently painting.
Like, where is this publicist, I would say?
Yeah,
Like,
but
what's going on? Like, you could easily paint a different narrative. You're Diddy. Anything that they feed us, we're gonna eat it up. So why is this lawyer only one speaking?
well, no, no one is guilty until a group of their peers, labeled as a jury, have found them guilty, unless they decide to go before a judge and have a bench trial. But they have to go through the system before they're considered guilty. And so his lawyer might be the only one up there right now. I haven't really followed his statements of his lawyer, but I've seen some interviews, but you know, it seems like he's mostly attacking the federal government's case, but not in a way that anyone is really resonating right now with anyone.
Yeah, so he did a interview with TMZ, where TMZ has a whole documentary on Tubi called Diddy's, The Downfall of Diddy, The Indictment. And Harvey is literally talking to him about the baby oil. And like you said, he kept it as simple as from my knowledge, baby oil isn't illegal. So he says this with Harvey. So I'm like, why aren't you?
Public opinion, however, is shifting. With so many alleged victims coming forward, people are questioning how such acts could have gone unnoticed for so long. The entertainment industry has seen scandals before, but the claims against Diddy are on another level, raising questions about the role of power, fame, and money in shielding wrongdoing.
Touring with Killer Priest and the Wu-Tang, and also there's another group called Moon Crickets in Canada. It was great. It was wild because I had never seen. I used to sing in a band for myself, but it was like a jazz rock band.
Yes.
We opened for No Doubt. This is before No Doubt was ever famous.
Oh, wow.
In Southern California, but I digress. So I was doing that. I've seen that. But the hip hop crowd, they got a lot of love and they show so much support. They are really a great diehard crowd. So it was awesome. It was a great experience.
Being in that, do you believe in Illuminati? Just being in...
Do I believe in them? I thought that it came out that they're real, y'all.
Yeah.
I believe in the Illuminati. No, I mean, I have some stories. We maybe should have started out with the stories. When I was modeling in Europe, I went to a couple... I saw some crazy stuff.
Yeah, I've heard some crazy parties.
I've been to Puffy's white parties.
What happens at Puffy's?
I don't want Puffy to listen.
What happens at Puffy's white parties that
I'm not going to talk about Puffy right now. No, what do you want to ask? Maybe I can answer it.
Yeah, so my question is, are there back rooms to back rooms?
Oh, there's always back rooms. Yeah, that's real.
Is it free access to women to get into these back rooms if you choose to?
More names are expected to surface in connection with this case, potentially shaking Hollywood to its core. Similar to movements like #MeToo, this could be another moment of reckoning for the industry. If Diddy's alleged actions were part of a larger network, the fallout could be even more significant.
The time does fly. I don't know if you need and love me too. Ooh, the way I love and needed you. But I hope that we can be together soon. I hope that we can be together soon.
Y'all don't know nothing about that.
I hope that we can be together soon. Can we make it real soon?
Yeah.
Can we make it real soon? We got it. Come on.
I think about you.
Ba, da, da,
Chills run up and down my spine.
Babe, he's singing this for you. He's singing your part.
And when I think about you, girl, all my heart is do is cry.
All right, now you singing the lead. I'm on the background.
Roll around night and day. I'm gonna miss you. All my lonely heart seems to do.
I hope that we can be together soon. I hope that we can be together soon. Can you make it real soon?
I can't wait.
Can you make it real soon?
We out of here.
Returning to Denzel, we have to wonder how much he knew back in 2003. Clearly, he saw something that troubled him enough to speak out and take a stand. Could his decision to share footage with authorities be his way of ensuring justice, even if it meant going against an old friend?
Sex worker, and I don't, you know.
I was suspicious of him.
Okay.
For sure. You know, any person who worked private security at a high level, you know, I get this from my mom, the spirit of discernment. That's something she always said, exact words, so salute to you. And, you know, if you do this job at a high level, you can look into somebody's eyes and tell if they're a killer. You can look in their eyes and tell if they're a get money person. You can look in their eyes and tell if, you know, they get a little extra wild. You feel me? Bro.
Would you say this is one of the most uncomfortable situations you've been in, or?
No.
Okay.
Because I mean, like, if you know, you know. Like, you know, like, the celebrity world is mostly losers. You feel me? They just got money. Like, you know, they not player. Like, they're not kind to people. They don't want to talk to females. And most of them are, like I said, celebrity world is Zesselmania, man. Period.
You gotta trademark that movie.
It's Zesselmania. You know, I done been in real. I done been in real life and death situations.
I've heard a lot of rumors of saying, people say that Diddy's a gangster. Is Diddy a gangster being around him?
He not a pushover. He a tough cake toucher, bro. I'll tell you that much, bro. Like,
tough cake toucher.
But for sure, bro. Like,
you had said you had seen a scene where he came up to a young dude and choked him and said, "You either want to get with God or
grab the man by his throat."
Yeah.
He was like, "You want to walk with God or you want to be a roach, nigga?"
That's some gangster shit to say.
And I'm looking like,
that's some Frank Lucas shit.
So
I'm like, damn, why you do? I'm like, you gonna let him grab you like that?
We may never know exactly what Denzel witnessed that night, but his recent actions suggest he feels a responsibility to do the right thing. Known for his principles of honor and justice, Denzel is putting his reputation on the line to ensure that victims are heard and that those responsible are held accountable.